Hello Poppy, and welcome to the tutorial where I am going to show you how to change this information here, which is the headline on the front page, which is what you wanted to know how to, if you had events or you wanted to have a something on the front page drawing attention to that. So I'm going to show you now. So first you would log into your WordPress. You'll see this page. Then you're going to go to Appearance, down to Theme Options. At Theme Options, click on that. Then this page comes up. You're going to click on the left hand side. There's an option on the menu called Home Page Settings. You'll click in there and you'll see this will come up. You'll see Home Page Intro. Okay, underneath here is basically everything that's inside this headline. If you can see, there's a line here and a line here. Everything inside here, so basically these two things right now, is included in here. Okay, before we change anything on that, I'm going to explain to you the header tags and the break tags, because that will help you for making it look nice when you want to update it. So basically the way the header tags work is, with this theme, the way I've coded it is header 2 will create a green border around an object. So if you were to, for example, you wanted to write I am awesome, okay, and you want a big green border around it, you'll put the tag h2 first, then you'll write I am awesome, and then you will close it by putting a /h2. Now anything inside of these two tags, which is this word right here, will have this green border around it, okay, which is the header border. Give me 1 second. Save this. Let's ignore this down here. Okay, so let's say we wanted that to be on the main page. We delete what's in that box. We'll paste our tag that we've written, the h2, I'm awesome, /h2, and we'll see what it looks like. Now if I refresh the page, it should show you I am awesome, and it's got a green border around it. Now the best way to edit this would be in the text editor, that way, because this is a very small space to write in, and sometimes it can be confusing. So if you use the text editor when you're writing out these headers, it will make it a little bit easier for you, and then you can just copy and paste it in. So now I want to create on a new line saying the same thing, but I don't want any border around it. So what I'm going to use is a break tag. The break tag tells the system that we want to start a new line underneath of whatever's behind it. So, but I don't want it to have a green border around it, I just want it to be normal text. So I'll put h3 so that there's no border, and I'll put I am awesome, and then I'll close it, /h3. Always close it, because if you leave it open, then everything following this going forward would attain the same attributes of h3. So now I'm going to copy this line that I've made, and I'm going to highlight this, paste it in, save it, and see what it looks like. As you can see now, we've created with h2, open the tag, we wrote I am awesome, then we closed h2. This created the I am awesome with the green border around it. Then we put a break to create a new line down, put this on a new line, and we put h3 open, I am awesome, and we closed it with /h3. And now you can see that that doesn't have a green border around it. So basically with this you have the choice between a border or a non-border. Now if you wanted something that had no border but smaller text, you could do another break. You could put H5, for example. As the numbers go up, the text gets smaller. It's a smaller header. So then I'll put, for example, again, I am awesome. Now we'll close it, /H5. We'll highlight the entire thing. Go back to our dashboard here. Highlight that and copy. We'll paste it to replace it. We'll save the changes and we'll see. Now you can see it's created another line. We'll break it down for you again. So H2, I am awesome, closing H2, green border, large writing. Put a break, BR, created a new line. H3, I am awesome, H3. H3 has no border, but it's quite large writing. Then we put another break to create another new line, and I put H5, I am awesome, H5. All that's doing is creating a smaller header on a new line again. So as you can see, that's just demonstrating how the header tags work and how the break tag works, which is fairly important. As you can see, the one that exists right now is H3, so no border. Then I have an image link here, closing H3. Then I put a break on a new line, H2. We're in the heart of Norfolk County, H2. So what this is going to look like is it's going to have an image with no border around it, a break, so on a new line we're in the heart of Norfolk County, but because it's in the H2, it'll have a border. Put this up here just as a reminder. H2 has a border, H3 has no border. Everything above H3, so H3, H4, H5, won't have a border. So I'm just going to replace this again to go back to show you what it's supposed to be. Refresh, and you can see there's the image with no green border around it, and then the regular writing with the green border. In the future, if you ever wanted to use an image like this one has, like a small banner, if you made it yourself, you would just upload it to, you know how to upload the images through the media, add new. You would upload, you know, your image from your computer as you wanted to. So if you needed the link, you would just click into the library, click on the image you wanted, and the URL is here. So you would just highlight that URL. Whoops, it's giving me trouble here. Highlight the URL, Control C to copy it, close it, and then inside of these two quotation marks, you would just paste Control V to paste the address that you wanted for the image. That's if you wanted an image there. If you didn't want the image, you just could totally remove this image source. To link an image on that, you'll have to do, this is the code, it's IMG space SRC =, quotation, the link you want to use, which is how I showed you to get it through the media, and the quotation, and close the tag. So image source equals, and then you would just put the hyperlink here. So it's if you wanted to include an image on the headline. That's just, you want it, I'll put this up here. And then it would be HTTP image URL is, and that's how you add the image to the headline. So I hope that helps explaining how the tags work, and how to get to it. Just to get to it again, appearance, theme options, and on the left hand side, homepage settings, and it's this first box here. So if you wanted to edit it, open a text editor and do it like this, it's probably the easiest way. Then you can just copy the line you want to put in, and highlight anything that's in there and paste over it, and then just always make sure you scroll to the very bottom and save all changes. And that's how you change the headline.